I have a serious question. Have you ever wondered how is it so easy for some people to make so much money, sell high ticket pieces of products to people making $100,000 in less than 2 hours, making millions of dollars in 3 seconds? You see all of this social media posts from people, and some of them are like 17 years old. How is it possible? Have you ever wondered if it's possible for you to also make that much money? Listen, I when I first started sales and learning about this stuff, I started in timeshares. And for me, I'm not from the US. I used to live there for 7 years, and I barely knew like English fluently. I decided, even though I don't know that much English, I'm gonna know how to sell. And one of the best places to learn was the timeshare industry and the timeshare business. So they told me, Jonathan, this is what you need to do, etc., etc. Let's get you started. So I followed the script, and all of a sudden I was selling to a random stranger. That some of them even told me the beginning. They said, kid, I'm not here to buy. I'm only here to see a presentation from you. And I'm like, it's fine. I'm just following the script. I'm just following what people are telling me. And if you want this offer, you want it. If you don't, you don't. And all of a sudden, I was able to sell $10,000 timeshares in less than 2 hours to a random stranger. Imagine just going to the street and talking to some person for 2 hours or 90 minutes, and they give you $10,000. Imagine having that ability. And it comes from a person that is not native in English, and I was still able to do it. And the secret here, it's not based on the exact words that you need to be saying, on even the product that you're giving them. It it's a series of steps that you need to follow to make it so simple for you. Okay. In this video, I'm gonna try to teach you how to sell for lazy people. I know that some of us can be lazy sometimes, so this is the way that you should do it. The first thing that you need to understand about sales and all this stuff is the meaning of it. I'm not going to teach you anything that other people wouldn't know. What's the meaning of sales? In the Latin root means salan, which means to give. That's the actual meaning of sales. So if I'm the person is giving you something, should I be the one chasing you, or should you be the one that wants the things that I have? You should be the one that coming to me. Interesting. Interesting. So if I'm the salesperson, if I'm the business owner, I need to be the one that gives people and wait for them to come to me. Oh, okay. So the next question would be is yes, that's amazing, but how are they going to come to me? Well, that's the second step. First step is realizing that okay, people need to at least have the idea to come to you. The second step would be to give something of value and interest, kind of a hook, value hook. That's what I call it. Nowadays, everybody's trying to get viral, but if you're viral in the wrong market, nobody's gonna buy from you. You need to be famous in your industry. That's the secret. How are you famous in the industry? Let me tell you what Costco is doing. I used to be impressed about this. I used to every time go to Costco, and there's Costco here in Mexico as well, uh, and they're giving me free stuff every time I go there. I go there, can I have a sample? Thank you. Then I leave. And then I come back again, and then I ask, oh, this is very good. Like pretending this was my first time grabbing the item, the food. And I ate it again. And I used to ask myself, how come they're just giving me free stuff? Well, there's this law of reciprocity that happens in our minds. What does reciprocity mean? It means that it's like an emotion is triggering in you when somebody gives you something. So if I'm allowed to give you something for free, you're gonna feel like a little bit in debt to me, right? Why is this guy giving me all this stuff? The other day I was playing exploding kittens with some guys, and one guy gave me his diffuse card. What's a diffuse card? It's just a card that is very valuable. And I was like, why is he giving me this card? It's a very valuable card. Now I need to help him. In my mind, I was like, I can't have this. Why are you giving me this for free? And it wasn't a strategy that he was utilizing. It was just like he was nice, and I felt the need that I need to give him stuff. And that's the same things that probably you have felt in the past when somebody, in a nice way, in a genuine way, has given you. And coming back to the same thing, to the second step, value hook. What are you giving to somebody in a genuine way? That's why I always tell people, and I'm telling my clients right now. By the way, this video is not to sell you anything. It's just to show you what's possible. And I was telling my clients that the very best way to be able to give them something, to give something a hook, is by loving your customers. You have to stop loving your products as much. Let me tell you a super simple story about this. My family used to own a uniform company. It still does. It's been alive 70 years. But at the beginning, they were selling so much because it was a different type of sales and all that stuff. Nowadays, what's been very difficult in this industry is that we're just telling people what we're about. Hey, we've been in business 70 years. Trust us, trust us, trust us. And nobody cares. Nobody cares, and the industry is changing. It's moving to different directions. And so people don't care about the uniforms as well. Like there's so many. Every person out there has a brand of a clothing brand. But the problems of your customers, the problems of your clients will never go away. They will never go away. They will always have more, and eventually, if you solve all the problems in their lives and you've already changed their lives and fixed everything, then there's other people that you can help. But that same problem, let's say for example, sales, there's three main problems that you should have to solve, and at least in your communication, it has to be focused on these three things. Number one is money. People will always need money unless we solve money in this world. Number two is relationships. People always will need a relationship. When you're 13 years old and you don't know any girls, or the other way around, you will need somebody to help you how to communicate to get the relationship. Okay, that's an example. That's why there's so many courses out there on how to get a better relationships and all that stuff. Because people need love. It's an amazing need that it's evergreen. And the third thing is health. People always want to live longer and healthier. Right nowadays especially, there's a lot of people that are not very fit because of the food industry and all that stuff. So we really need to be healthier, and that industry is huge. Especially, there's so many things that I can talk about that industry. Some things that are horrible, something that are nice. But all I can say is that those are the three industries that are evergreen: money, love, and health. And if you focus on that and you help and you fall in love with your customer, maybe because you've been in this situation before and you really want to help them, then they're gonna feel that. They're gonna feel that genuine and in yourself, even though maybe you have one viewer on your Instagram page. Doesn't matter. You're still here to help them. You're still here to grow yourself. You're helping other people and you grow. And what else do you want in this world? So those are things that you need to start understanding. What does sales mean? How can I put myself so that people come to me? Well, the best way is to give something of value by communicating in a way that solves a genuine problem that I want to solve. I want to solve wealth. I want to solve the ability to get clients consistently. Once I solve that for you, you're going to be like, oh, this is amazing. Thank you, Jonathan, for solving this. This is actually worth money. I'd much rather sell that than sell shoes and sell a commodity that is just low. I just have to lower prices and I lose money sometimes. It's super stressful. I have to be chasing clients every single time. It's just horrible. I've been in this industry because my family has been in this industry 70 years. So what we need to understand is those aspects. When you start trying to help people and doing it for free, right? Giving value, creating a show like I'm doing right now, then people are gonna come to you. Once they come to you, once they're here, like once they're in the presentation. Now, obviously, there's a series of things that you could follow to close the sale and all that stuff. But the only thing that you need to understand about that part is making them feel better about the result that you want to get them. Same thing. First, you're helping them for free. Then you're telling them, "Hey, this is how this is gonna help you in your life." You don't sell the routine and the workout. You sell the body that they want to have in 30 days. I truly believe that if you follow this system, you can get the body that you want. Why? Because it has worked for this person, and so many other millionaires or whatever. Okay, so and some people are gonna buy. If you help enough people, then more people like it. Sales is a numbers game. That's what people say. I say that sales is a percentage game. When you get better at sales, when you get better at creating this show, this presentation, getting people coming to you, which I'm still growing on this. Millionaires and friends of mine are still growing and getting better at this, but it's a percentage game, right? You close more people. More people say yes to you. But if you're not as good, then just ask more people. Okay? Give more stuff. That's it for today. Hopefully this helps, and I'll see you in another show.